What if the pressure you're feeling right now isn't here to break you, but to change how you see yourself? Not that everything needs an answer right away. Some things ask to be understood slowly. So just stay with me here for a moment. Om Sarvam Tatrev Tejasvi Bhavatu. A quiet reminder that what you are searching for may not be something you need to become, but something that has always been there. Even in the confusion, even in the parts of your life that don't make sense yet. There is something about that feels simple and almost hard to believe at the same time. That nothing new needs to be added, only seen differently. I'm glad you're here. Take a second. How are you? Really? Not the quick answer, the one you usually don't want to hear. There's a word for that we're exploring today. Alchemy. Not the kind that turns things into gold, but the kind that changes how you move through what already is. The quiet shift, where pressure becomes awareness, where confusion begins to soften into clarity. Not all at once, but enough to change something. There's a reason stories like Merlin stay with us. Not because of the magic, but because of what came before it. He was never the king. He wasn't seen. He wasn't even understood. There were long stretches of silence where nothing seems to be happening. No recognition, no clear direction, just distance. In the Vedas, we call this Abhyaas, the steady, quiet devotion to stay with yourself, even when the world isn't watching. What most would call being lost was where something in him was learning to see. There is a phase in alchemy called Nigredo, the blackening, where everything feels unclear before anything begins to make sense. We admire the wisdom, but we rarely talk about the isolation it came from, the waiting, the uncertainty, the becoming, and without proof that it's working. Maybe that's the part you're in right now. Not lost, just in the middle of something that hasn't revealed itself yet. It's the part most people try to skip, but it's also where something deeper begins. We are often taught to push through that space, to fix it, to move faster. But alchemy asks something quieter. Not what more we can do, but what is actually true right now. And sometimes what's true is not clarity, it's pressure, it's uncertainty, it's not knowing what comes next. And maybe that's not a failure. Maybe that's the beginning. So instead of trying to change everything, simply notice. This act of noticing, day after day, is your Abhyaas. It's the repetitive, gentle practice of returning to the present moment, no matter how messy it feels. Notice how you react. Notice what pulls you. Notice what feels automatic. Not to fix it, but to see it. Because awareness is where things start to shift. And in those small little moments where you pause instead of react, something subtle changes. Not outside, inside. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about seeing yourself clearly enough. That change happens on its own. So let me leave you with this. If the fire you are standing in right now isn't here to consume you, but to refine you, what is the goal trying to emerge? अर्ज किया है, कुछ बदलने की कोशिश में खुद से दूर हो गए, कुछ बदलने की कोशिश में खुद से दूर हो गए, फिर समझा बदलाव में नहीं, समझने में रोशनी है। सोना बनने की दौड़ में थे हम सालों तक, सोना बनने की दौड़ में थे हम सालों तक, फिर जाना हम तो पहले से ही कुछ और ही थे। For the next few days, notice one moment where you would usually react without thinking and instead pause. Let the pause be your Abhyaas for the week. A small sacred repetition. Not to change anything, just to see it clearly. That's where your alchemy begins. And you don't need to rush it. Alright then, this is me, Bhavna, signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.